As Comic-Con quickly approaches and the veil of secrecy is slowly lifted on next summer's highly anticipated Avengers sequel, we thought we'd take a moment to share 7 things we know so far about Age of Ultron. Thanks to a cover story in the latest issue of Entertainment Weekly, we're getting some new details on what's in store when Avengers Age of Ultron hits theaters on May 1st. First up, it's been long known that original Ultron creator Hank Pym, aka Ant-Man, would not be making an appearance in the film. This led many people to assume that it would instead be Tony Stark who creates the evil robot Ultron. That causes major mayhem for the team, and we can now confirm that this is in fact the case. Tony decides he and the other Avengers can't be everywhere at once, and he ultimately decides to create an army of unmanned Iron Man drones, similar to what we saw in Iron Man 3. Dubbed the Iron Legion, Stark creates Ultron to oversee this army of drones and even programs him with elements of his own personality in an attempt to give his artificial intelligent creation a sense of humanity. Needless to say, it does not work the way he planned. Stark apparently has never seen any movie about machines revolting against their creators.
You remain suspicious of me, Detective.
You know what they say about old dogs?
Not really.
Because that is exactly what Ultron does. Determining that humans are the cause of the world's problems, he goes on a mission to eradicate humanity. Early in the film, Ultron and his new army attack the Avengers at a party, and Ultron explains his motives, saying, quote,
I know you're good people. I know you mean well, but you just didn't think it through. There is only one path to peace, your extermination.
I think we know what happens after this major party foul. Time for the team to suit up and take on Stark's Frankenstein, but it's not gonna be easy, y'all, because Ultron will not be alone. In addition to his Iron Legion army, Ultron also recruits gifted twins Scarlet Witch and Quicksilver to his cause. Why would they want to help an AI robot hell-bent on destroying humanity? Described as cast-offs and orphans with no real ties to humanity, the pair literally hates the Avengers, and they're really more than happy to lend their talents to help take them out. According to director Joss Whedon, Scarlet Witch and Quicksilver are, quote, on Team Ultron, which makes things really hard for the Avengers because all of a sudden they're dealing with powers that they're not used to. It's unclear why the twins have a grudge against them, but we're guessing the Avengers have something to do with why they're orphans in the first place. Ultron will also at some point add the android Vision to his arsenal in an attempt to show that, like his father, Tony Stark, he too has the power to create life. We've known for quite some time now that Paul Bettany will play Vision in the film, which led some people to speculate that Ultron will use Stark's AI assistant Jarvis as the basis for Vision's creation, since Bettany has voiced the character since the first Iron Man film. Well, that seems to in fact be the case at this point. Though we are yet to see how Vision will appear on screen, EW was able to see test footage of his makeup and describe Vision's appearance as more purple than the orange face he has in the comics, and even described him as having a more technological edge, comparing him to the Borg in Star Trek. Last on our list is the relationship between Black Widow and Bruce Banner. There was some talk that we could see a romance brewing between the pair, though that has not been confirmed. It does appear that Black Widow takes on the role of bodyguard to Banner, helping to ensure he does not Hulk out in inappropriate times. Now that you've heard 7 things we do know about Avengers Age of Ultron, be sure to click right over here, right there, to find out 7 things we think need to happen in the sequel. So everyone, what do you think of the direction of this film so far? Do you think it will be better than the first? Share your thoughts in the comment section below, and be sure you're subscribed to our channel for the latest Avengers news as soon as it happens. I'm your host, Dana Ward. Thanks so much for tuning in to Clever Movies.